All right, we've got Coach Brooks back. Final score today, 98-51. Virginia Tech beats Bowling Green. Coach, we were saying close first quarter, and then Virginia Tech really took off in the second. What did you see building toward the second that allowed the team to build like that?
Well, I thought we defended a lot better. In the beginning of the game, they dictated the tempo. They came after us, and before we knew it, they were in the lane, and we were just trying to overcome it with our athleticism. But in the second quarter, I thought we dug in a little bit better. We played early defense. We stress early defense. We talk about early defense a lot. Being prepared, being ready to go before the play actually happens. And I thought we were that way. And I thought our defense was stellar in the second quarter. Our offense was stellar in the second quarter. We really, I've said it all year long. We thrive. Our offense is created by our defense. And once we start getting stops, get the ball to Shanette, and she gets it out, and she's starting to make really, really good decisions and finding kids. And they're understanding where we want the shots, where we want to get them from. And you and I have talked before, and you said, were we shooting the three-point shots that we wanted to in games prior? We're making them now.
Yeah.
The exact same shots, and you go 13 for 26 from the three, and that's exactly what we know we're capable of doing. But we know it's not going to be every night. But I thought the kids did a really good job. Everyone who came in contributed to this win, and it's a really good win because this Bowling Green team, they're going to win a lot of basketball games. They played to a 9-point game at halftime with Louisville. At Louisville, so it was a really good win for us. I thought they challenged us in ways that we really had to step up, but I thought our kids prevailed and did a really good job.
Yeah, focusing in on Virginia Tech again. You were talking about the fact that everybody contributes in this game. 6 players for Virginia Tech scored double figures, the first time in 3 years that a Virginia Tech team has done that. Impressive, not only the way that Shanette Hicks passed the basketball, but you get 4 assists from Sammy Hill in this game. You get 3 from Sydney Cook. So everybody starts to dish the basketball around. The confidence was clearly contagious later on in that game.
Well, they're starting to understand. We're stressing play for each other. Every game I put on the board, play for each other, play for each other. If you have to make one more pass to get a great shot as opposed to a good shot, let's do that. They're looking for each other. They like each other. They're working very hard for each other. And, you can see it, day by day, game by game, they're progressing and they're getting better and better and better. So it's very exciting to watch them grow to morph into this team that they're becoming. But, they understand we have a lot of work to get done still. But I'm very proud of the way that they're, just gelling as a basketball team and understanding what we're trying to do.
Certainly, we're talking about the good things with the winning basketball that Tech has played, but one of the things that we talked about at the beginning part of this season was always going to be the depth of this team, how the energy level is of this team. We stopped talking about it a little bit because of the winning, but how do you feel about how you're managing these minutes and how that's going to affect not only game by game, but potentially January and February? How are you feeling about that at this moment in time?
Well, I feel like that our kids are in great shape. Our strength conditioning coach, Greg Warner, does a fantastic job with these kids. A lot of people even comment, coaches, how well conditioned our team is. And as if you look at the stats, we get better and better as the game goes on. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Obviously, you would love to have more depth, but what's happening is we're creating a lot of chemistry. We have some kids who are injured right now. We have some kids who will be available to us in the second part of the season. But those kids in themselves, they're going to have to understand that they're going to have to find a way to fit in because these kids are really gelling together. The ones who are playing right now, they're gelling well together. They understand each other. Kids are starting to prove themselves. In particular, our freshmen. They're proving that they can get out there in certain situations and be productive. And so everyone else, it's just going to be like the cherry on top. We can get a couple more kids into the rotation. But I really like where we are. I've always said it. I'm a really good. I like it. I feel good as a coach when I have a 9-person rotation. I can really do that. Anything more than that, you overthink a lot of times. But right now, I like where we are.
Get a couple of players back, and you do have that 9-player rotation. All right, I'll leave you on this one. The coach question: what did you not like in this game?
Maybe our start. That's about it. It was a really impressive performance by our kids. It really was, and I hope Hokie Nation really enjoyed it. Because it was good. We talked about it in my presser, and then we talked about, hey, this is the style we want to play. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to implement it this fast, or these kids were going to be able to pick it up this fast. But that's a testament to them and their basketball IQ and what they've been doing. So I'm very proud of them in that. But we have to understand that when we are going to play against different type teams, or even get into the ACC conference, we got to have better starts than we did today. And I'm not necessarily sure if we had a bad start. If they were just playing well, they hit some shots against us, but we need to really come out and be focused in the beginning and put together a full 40 minutes.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Final score 98-51. The Hokies beat Bowling Green to move to 10-0 on the season.